Hey everybody, James here, and I am so happy to announce that version 5 is out, and there are some significant changes that have happened, so I want to make sure that we run over those so that everybody knows what's happening with the system. So let's just jump over here onto the screen and let's go over it. So one of the new features is this new PNG. We now handle PNGs, so you guys have that in the bag. We now also have the ability to do multiple files, not just one file and not just a folder, but you can now go in and click on multiple files. So you can choose more than one, less than a folder at one time. You can totally do that as well. We also have some new stuff on the image size and the image height. We now have scale, width, height, dimension, width, long edge, and short edge. So all of those different options for you to really determine how you want to bulk size or crop images. You now have full extent of those tools. Also, when you are dealing with dimensions or whatever, you now have the option of using pixels. It was only pixels before. We also give you the opportunity of inches, millimeters, and centimeters. So you don't have to only work with pixels. If you are dealing with inches and different like linear measurements that way, it's taken into consideration 300 dpi. So just something to keep in mind that way. The everything else is pretty much the same. We haven't changed things there. Crop ratio still operates the same. The problem that existed when you would go enter a crop and then go into image size and it would start typing backwards, that's been solved. We don't have that problem anymore. Also, the problem of sourcing your folders and files. If you do that, and it used to be if you were in many subfolders, then you would get a crash. So that has also been solved. So you can source this many folders down, and you can also put things many subfolders down. So that issue has also been fixed. The only other thing, the caveat to discuss with everybody, is the fact that the presets that you've made may not work in the newer versions. Every time that we create a new system, the way that the app or the script handles things might change. So if you are running, when you first install this, it will automatically absorb whatever you had on your screen before. So whatever you were running on version 4.2, that was just going to follow up, and you'll have it show up. But you may need to remove it and then re-import it, or you may need to reconstruct it. It's just that when we create these new versions, we're adding new fields to the formula that the script needs to run through in order to do these other features as far as sizing. So in some instances, you may need to rebuild a couple scripts, and you'll know which ones need to be rebuilt because they just won't function. They'll trigger an error or something inside of Photoshop, and you'll be able to see whereabouts you are on which one's causing that problem. Other than that, we've also moved the apply button down to the bottom. That was a request that was made just because as we're in here doing all this stuff, it's easier to hit apply than having to come back up and hit apply up over here where that was. So these are the changes on version, this is 5.0.4. I have version 5.0.5 sitting in my inbox, so I'll update that as well, so that everybody's working with the latest copy, and that'll be put into the store for you. So that's the changes of this new version. Super excited. We've tested it quite extensively. We haven't been able to break it, so far so good. I'm sure a few of you are going to find some creative solution to do that, but give me a call. I'm here to support you guys and make sure the product's running for you. So there you go. Version 5 is out. Just you know, do what you do and send it. That's all I got. All right, guys. Talk to you soon.